Hello everyone, my name is Katie and I'm one of the two founders and directors of Aquabatics. I will introduce you to the other half of the business Adele shortly when we dive into the pool for the live session. Thank you for taking the time to join us today and welcome to episode 4 from the Live from the Pool series, where we will show you some classic body balances and floating techniques and way to improve those, as well as introduce you to some new ones to have fun with. This episode follows on from the first 3 Live from the Pool episodes, which focus on sculling, stroke creativity and egg beater. We created our Live from the Pool series to show swimming teachers how easy it is to teach artistic swimming in the pool. This series is a helpful learning support tool too, so especially for those teachers who've taken our online courses, watch out for the final episode in the series coming soon. Now, for those of you that do know us, we are on a mission to make artistic swimming more accessible for swimming instructors and participants by inspiring and empowering you as swimming instructors to share the love for artistic swimming far and wide in our communities. So, a little bit about myself. My name is Katie Freed. Now, I am a former international artistic swimmer. I started artistic swimming on the same day as Adele. We were age 8 and we swam for Rushmore. We went through the ranks together, England, GB. We did international competitions. We're now business partners and, of course, lifelong friends. I was a world finalist in the team event for Great Britain. I coached Rushmore with Adele to victory in the national team championships. And then Adele and I discovered an opportunity for a new form of water-based entertainment and became duet partners again and created Aquabatics in 2006. So a little bit about Aquabatics. Now, Aquabatics is the world's leading water entertainment company, specialising in live event, aquatic performances and on-screen projects globally. We set up the company in 2006. We are creating live performances for private events such as weddings and pool parties, and corporate entertainment for product launches and hospitality events for companies. We've worked for Chanel, Rolls-Royce. In 2012, we even reached the finals of Britain's Got Talent performing in a tank. So hopefully some of you saw us there. We were only beaten by a dog. Now this brings us on to our connection with the STA and Zoe Reeve. She's one of our performers and we've known Zoe for many years through artistic swimming. Now, the on-site side of our business has seen us work on many high-profile advertising campaigns for companies such as Mercedes and Speedo, plus many films, TV shows, music videos, underwater photo shoots for brands such as Adidas. On the teaching side, we've taught several celebrities the basic skills of artistic swimming for TV shows such as Sport Relief, and we've even spent 2 weeks teaching actors Rob Brydon and Jim Carter and the like for the British movie Swimming with Men. Now, in addition to the entertainment side of things, we also developed artistic swimming taster sessions for children and adults, and we've been delivering them for over 10 years for clients such as Total Swimming and Zog's Oceans of Fun Days. Plus, we run fun hen parties and team branding sessions for adults. Now, this led on to the development of our 2 online artistic swimming courses, Experience and Explore and Expression. Now, we developed them to empower you as swimming instructors with the skills to be able to integrate artistic swimming into your swimming programs, which I'm going to talk to you further about in a bit. Now, what is artistic swimming? So, artistic swimming is formerly known as synchronized swimming. The IOC, the International Olympic Committee, officially rebranded artistic swimming to bring it in line with artistic gymnastics, taking the focus away from the synchronization element, as it's much more than that. Artistic swimming is best described as a fusion of gymnastics, swimming, acrobatics moves and dance in water. It's been an Olympic sport since 1984. It's performed as teams, partners or individuals. Now, we believe there's much more opportunity within grassroots and the recreational side, and it's one of the motivational factors for us developing these courses. It's also an art form, it's a beautiful aesthetic at any level, and what's so perfect about it, it's suitable for all ages and gender. So now on to our Live from the Pool. This session today is the penultimate from the Live from the Pool episodes, and we're here to look at body balance today. Now, body balance is having an awareness of how your body balances, floats, moves in the water, and is really important for all forms of aquatic activity, as water is such an unstable element. Having control over your body and movements in the water is a key component to be able to make the most out of your activity. In artistic swimming, body balance is essential in every movement. Artistic swimmers need to have the complete control and stability over their bodies whilst performing very technical movements, whilst also floating is a life skill. So Adele is going to be back in the pool today with her participants to take you through some classic floats and how to improve those the teaching of those, as well as introduce some new fun body balances for you to teach in your lessons. Now, Adele is a Commonwealth and European medalist in artistic swimming. She went on to work with the British Olympic artistic swimming team for the 2008 and 2000 Olympic Games. Let's cross over to Adele for the session today.
So we're going to start off with body balance today. And first of all, we're going to work on floats and give you some tips on how to float. So first of all, the classic star float. So you have to be very relaxed. It's good to keep the ears in the water, pressing the head back as if it's on a pillow. And then really stretching out between our points. So our head, our hands and our legs really stretching out. It's good to say push up your tummy to the ceiling. However, if they push it too high, their legs are going to drop. So you need to also remind them to squeeze their bottom together to keep their hips up. So what we're looking for is this. So we're going to get Jacob in today and show you. So Jacob, if you'd like to lie back on your back, head back as if it's on a pillow. There we go, that's it. Try and keep the arms still. Head back, relax. So with Jacob, he's a little bit tense, so we've got to try and get him to relax the head. Push your ears back in the water, relax. There we go. Now push your tummy up. Lovely. Now stretch with your legs. Keep that tummy up. Tummy up. There we go, relax. Tummy up. Good. Now stretch out through your feet and arms. Keep still, but keep really still. Now push your tummy up and relax. There we go. Relax, relax, relax. Just try and stay there. Push your tummy up. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Lovely. Keep stretching. Excellent. Well done. Okay, so there, as I was holding Jacob, I could just feel he was really tense, and then he started to relax out, and that's when he could float. And then it's just getting children to understand about stretching out through their points as well. So now I'm going to show you a mushroom float. So Jacob, I'm going to do a mushroom float. Alright, so we're just going to first of all show you the classic float, holding their breath as long as they can and getting their balance. So you're just going to do a mushroom float this time, okay? Okay, yeah, come here. Okay, off you go. So it's important to remind them to keep their chins tucked in as well, into a little ball. So a nice little demonstration by Jacob of when he tucked his chin in. Yeah, that was brilliant, Jacob. Well done. Okay, now we're going to show a balance where I'm going to push Jacob a little bit, and he has to keep his balance in the water. So again, remind them to keep their chin tucked in and to stay in their shape. Okay, off you go. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. It's got very good body control there, so really good control in trying to get that shape and keep it where it was. This time we're going to go back to lying on our backs and our floating, and we're going to do a move what's called an oyster. So in artistic swimming, we lie on our backs, we put our hands above our head, everything on the surface, and then we have to try and touch our toes and drop the bottom down to the floor of the pool at the same time. And the idea is keeping that body balanced so we sink straight down, we don't fall over. It's good body awareness too of trying to lift the legs up straight rather than bent and to touch the toes. So it will look like this. The arms above the head. It's a really fun movement for kids to do. So Jacob, if you'd like to come in. So you have to make sure they're lying on their backs first. If you like to lie out on your back sideways on. Okay, so that's it. Legs together, head, that's it. Tummy up, relax. Try and get them to float, relax. Relax. So head back, push your head as if it's on a pillow. Relax, Jacob. Okay, tummy up to the ceiling, relax your head. Okay, there we've got a float position, and now oyster. So to show the difference with the floats with different people, we've got now Nyla in, who's going to be demonstrating a star float as well. So if you like to lie on your back, that's it. Excellent, Nyla. So squeeze your bottom together. That's it. So head right back, press back as if you're on a pillow. That's it. Hips up to the ceiling, up to the sky even. Legs out into a star shape. Excellent. Relax. Try and relax. Okay. That's it. So press the hips up, squeeze the bottom together. Excellent. Now stretch out. Legs out a little bit wider. There we go. Good. Try and press the head back if it's on a pillow. Excellent. There we go. Excellent. Well done. Okay. Excellent. With Nyla as well, a little bit tense to start with, so it's just getting that to relax. Okay. And again, keep working on that technique of trying to squeeze the bottom together to get the participant to lift their hips up to the ceiling. Okay, so we're going to have one more go at that. So if you lie back, ears in the water first. There we go. Excellent. There we go. Legs out. Squeeze that bottom up. Squeeze. Squeeze together. Brilliant. Excellent. Well done. Excellent. Okay, and again with the mushroom float as well, it's a really good actually breathing exercise, as in holding your breath exercise I should say, to see how good their breath hold is and to see how long that they can hold a mushroom float for. Would you like to do one of those mushroom floats? Nice to see Nyla. We just have to again keep talking to all went by so they can hear me talk. So if you just come back in line with the camera again, you do exactly the same thing, okay, and then I'll just talk to camera. So here, demonstrating a mushroom float. Nyla's got really good breath hold. She can hold it for quite a long time. Really good balance as well. Excellent. Okay, so an oyster now, just again to show with a different participant. So Nyla's going to lie on her back and we're going to do the touching the toes, again with older participants touching their toes with straight legs. Hold on a second, we have to wait until that goes. So now we're going to perform the oyster technique again with an older participant. They should, when they're a bit older, have a little bit more control with the legs, trying to keep them straight as well. So just to show you the difference, Nyla, if you'd like to lie out on your back, arms above your head. Okay, and go. Okay, so that was a really good try there. We're just going to set Nyla up this time on her back with her legs a little bit higher with a bit of support from me, and then she can do the oyster movement with the legs from the surface. So arms above your head. Okay, and off you go. Okay, so there was the oyster movement with the older participants, showing you there the difference, what to expect when you're teaching with different age groups. So another one of the body balances we call a log roll, and this is a really good kind of body awareness exercise where you start floating on your back and then you have your arms above your head and you actually just use your arm a little bit that you're going towards to help start you off, and then you try and turn in the water. So it's really good use of body. Keeping the tummy button pulled in towards the backbone and bottom squeezed in as well. So I'm going to demonstrate that first, and then we're going to have our participant Ben show you as well. So we're going to lie on our back, arms above our head, and then I start myself off. And the aim is to try and stay as close to the surface and as rigid as possible. So Ben, let's come over. Sit and lie on your back, arms above your head. Excellent. Really, really good. Okay, so that's a log roll. We're going to have one more go at that, and then this time we're going to see if Ben can keep his legs together as well. So when you turn this time, so you can squeeze your legs to your middle line. Okay? Excellent. So much better with the legs that time. And this time when we come round again, try and think about squeezing your bottom together, keeping the hips in line as we piped a bit so we sank. Okay, so we've got to keep that squeezed in so we keep a long line to try and stay afloat at the end. Brilliant. Excellent, well done. And that's a log roll. So now we're going to demonstrate handstands. All the kids love doing handstands. We want to try and get a little bit of balance into them as well. So it's really important as you're doing it to try and get them to tuck their chins in. Obviously, if they're then over rotating, get them to bring the chin out a little bit to look at the floor. Also got to talk about pulling the tummy button into the backbone to help them start bringing in their core and engaging their core, and also squeezing their bottom and legs together in the movement. So they're not just throwing their legs up in the air. So ideally we're aiming to get a handstand to look like this. I'm going to wear a nose clip, but you don't have to have a nose clip, just tell them to blow out bubbles to their nose. Okay, and now Nyla, our participant, is going to show you a handstand as well. Put the nose clip. Can't do it again. Almost, have another go. Try and get the legs up over the head, tuck the chin in a bit. Excellent, so just got to get a balance between the two now, okay? So have another go. Keep the chin tucked in as you take the legs up. If you feel like you're falling on your back, just bring the chin up again. Excellent, well done. Okay, and once they get more confident and better at doing handstands, then you can get them to hold it a little bit longer and also make shapes. So we can do shapes like this. So we call it a bent knee position, and then we can switch. And you can also do like star shapes or taking the legs apart as well. So you can bring in lots of fun with the handstands there. If they are really having trouble, and you can do partner work and get the partner to help support lift their legs up. So a progression that we can actually do on from a handstand is using the floating bottles. So these are really good balances, and what we can do is try and get them upside down and holding their legs in the air whilst holding those bottles. So you have to be quite good at handstands first before you try this one. We have Heidi to demonstrate exactly what I mean. Okay. Excellent, well done. So that's how you can progress on from a handstand with body balance. So that's our body balance section. Hopefully you found lots of new fun ways of helping children in the water to get their balance. Also kind of a little bit of water confidence work as well thrown in there.
Thank you, Adele, and thank you to our lovely participants. Now, we hope you've enjoyed episode 4 from our Live in the Pool series, and that you have a whole new library of fun movements to try out in the pool with your participants. Now, I would just want to tell you a little bit about the two courses that we've developed, Experience and Explore and Expression. So we've developed the 2 online artistic swimming courses. Both of them are SIMSA and STA accredited. Experience is the first course, is a well-rounded beginner's experience of artistic swimming. It's an introduction to learning the fundamental skills and techniques involved. Those include body balance, sculling, stroke creativity, egg beater, which is a more efficient technique than traditional treading water. So it's a life preservation skill. Teamwork is the last thing that we cover within that course. Now then there's the second one, Explore and Expression. This course further explores artistic swimming and teaches you as learners how to encourage participants to express themselves in the water. We cover breath control, underwater swimming, exploring movement as an individual, as partners or in groups. We teach you how to teach simple choreography, and we go through team work and formations. Both courses are heavily led by video, so you can see exactly what we're describing with text and voiceovers to aid the description. We have double Olympian Katie Clark and one of our male artistic swimmers, Connor, demonstrating the skills, so it's very clear to see what you are aiming towards. At the end of each section is a mini quiz to test your knowledge. Now, also at the end, we have written 6 lesson plans in each course to help you on your way planning artistic swimming sessions and even how a week's course could run. We're working towards participant certificates so that the learners or the participants can work towards specific outcomes. So for more information on our artistic swimming and our courses, you can watch our very first webinar with the STA and visit artisticswimmingcourses.com. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time for the final in our Life from the Pool series.